Hey folks, welcome back to WarThunder. Today's video is a bit different to the usual because it's not Sim, it's RB, and I'm playing it at like a relatively low tier. Reason for this is because I saw a decal that I liked in the warbonds shop this month, and I've been trying to get it, and you can only earn warbonds in RB or arcade, but you know, fuck both of them, but fuck arcade in particular. So I have to play RB. I have no idea why the fuck you can't do it in Sim. I guess because it's in the Advanced tab or something, but it fucking sucks. But I had a special task to get some spotting ribbons or something, and I had a daily task, or it might have been the other way around, to get something like 35 kills with tank destroyers. And I very rarely play tank destroyers because they don't really exist at top tier, and I've never enjoyed playing Casemates at all. But I went with Russia because they have a bunch around the sort of low mid to high mid tiers that are quite good, and I can have them all in the same lineup without it being massively out of the BR range for them all to be able to actually do anything. And also the SU-85 has spotting, so I can use that vehicle to do both tasks. So I had the ASU-85, the SU-85, which is what I'm using right now, and the ASU-57. I think, or is it just the AS? I can't remember what it's called. You know what I mean? The tiny little super meme tank that's at 4.3. And I had quite a lot of fun in that thing actually, but not enough and not consistently enough. That was me, by the way. Sorry. To make a video out of it. But this clip with the SU-85, I was actually amazed that I did as well as I did, which is why we're seeing it. I'm actually in a 6-3 match because the SU-85 was my main pick, so I'm up-tiering myself by 2 full entire BRs, and I think I have something like 135mm of pan. So in effect, I'm playing a Panzer F2 without a turret at 6.3. And honestly, how much of a joke are these things? And also, what is happening right here? Because he's got to be hitting me there, but I'm getting no kind of indication that he's doing anything to me. Like it's like the shells are just phasing out of existence as they hit me. I mean, he's literally ghost shelling with like an entire magazine. I don't understand what's going on. Has anyone else seen this before? Finally got him to burn out. But anyway, moving on. I think one of the conditions for one of these tasks might have been to actually win the game, so I was kind of hell-bent on actually getting some caps, which, if you watch my videos a lot, you probably noticed that I'm quite a passive player. And because I was a Brit main for so long, like the British were the first nation that I got as top tier, I kind of got used to not being able to be the guy that does all of the active carrying type stuff, and so I had to find ways to be useful without going for the objectives. And so my playstyle's always kind of focused on flanking and getting kills and keeping caps secure rather than actually being in them myself. And that playstyle just sort of carries over to everything that I do now. But obviously when I feel like I have to actually win and I can't rely on the team to do it for me, then it kind of forces my hand. And so here we are going for C. But I did pick C because it's sort of an outline cap separate from the others, and it gives me a flanking shot on the other two, or at least the areas in the run up to the other two. So there was a method that roughly translated to my usual tactic in going to this one. So I'm just skirting around the cap before I go into it because I thought there might be something down towards their cap, or their spawn rather, but my teammate hops in and forces my hand, and I don't want to be caught out in the open when there's somebody looking towards the C point from their spawn, and so I pull back into it for cover, and there is the guy that I was worried might be around, and it is a 6.3 M26. I can't pen this thing anywhere, to my knowledge. So this was part of the reason why I had to show this clip. Because I didn't know that was even possible. That was literally the luckiest shot ever. I don't think I would have even found that place to shoot in the armor viewer if I'd been trying to figure out ways of killing a Pershing from the front. That was literally a 1 in a million shot. And it's kind of given me a bit of confidence in this thing because it's 4.3. I'm in a 6.3 game. I don't even know what the armor is on this because I was up-tiering myself so much. I was like, oh well, you know, it's not going to matter because it's not going to work. So I'm just going to have to not rely on it and just play it sneaky. But as you'll see later, not only can we pan ridiculously armoured stuff that we have no right killing, but we also bounce some stuff that I don't think we should be able to bounce either. But we will get to that. Right now I'm just sort of scummily, if that's even a word, scummishly, being a scumbag, let's use that word, to just bush peek and shoot with binoculars. And I can barely even see this guy. Managed to get his engine. And I'm just trying to walk the shots on target. Trying to go for the turret here. Pretty typical of my luck to hit the gun. I'm not sure what it actually is. I don't really know the tanks of this tier very well. I know that it's a Sherman variant, but I don't know if it's a jumbo or not. I don't even know if, even if it wasn't a jumbo, which it might not be, I don't know if I'd even be able to pan the mantlet on a regular one with this gun. That's how out of my depth I am playing this thing. Turned around just in time. I'm pretty sure this is a jumbo, so I'm trying to shoot his gun, and I managed to actually hit it. I'm like 99% sure he can't pen me with 50 kills. And so I was trying to get a turret traverse shot. I'm going to ignore him since his gun's out. Bounce the shot from that guy, and then a friendly gets him. So we just bounced to 76 mil, which I'm quite proud of. I do quite enjoy the fact that armour can actually be used in pretty clutch ways by like spinning your hull and stuff at this kind of tier, because that just does not work at top tier at all. Trying to get the kill. The gun depression is so shit I had to basically ram him, but we got the kill. And so, as I said before, I picked this cap tactically so that I can get flanking shots, and I'm just going to have to hope that the team can deal with the other two. If we can keep A clear from here as well. So as long as the team hold on to it, and we hold on to this one, it's pretty much in the bag. I do wonder how much the weather conditions aided me in this match, because if the visibility had been perfect and I'd been up-tiering myself 2 whole PRs, I'm doubtful it would have gone as well as it did. Centre cap is being taken. Same spot as the last guy. Yep. I think one of those kills was with the SU-85, because I did actually die in this match. I can't remember how, but it wasn't worth showing, especially since the double up tier was the main focus. But there we are, we're going to win, and I got 6 kills in a 4.3 in a 6.3 game. I'm pretty happy with that result. I'm still a fucking billion miles away from getting the bloody fucking decal though. I think I need something like 1650 warbonds and 3 special. I've got the special tasks, I think. Maybe. I used to. I really don't pay that much attention to warbonds as a sim player. But I'm learning that there's like nuances to it. Got pretty lucky there that he only got my gun. I assume that a 76 must be able to pan my my hull front. Not sure if that was lucky or if he's just bad, but I was quite proud of how well I actually did, considering I know so little about the tank and so little about what it faces. It turned out pretty well, but yeah, the nuances of warbonds. Now it seems like you have to complete tasks to unlock the shop levels. I'm sure it used to just be do a special task and that unlocks the next level. And it's occurred to me that I might not actually have time to earn enough to get what I want, because some tasks are worth more than others. And obviously they only refresh every day. There's like a 24-hour loop before you get another set. So it's honestly actually quite stressing me out. But anyway, folks, thanks a lot for watching. If you enjoyed it, then comment, like, all that usual YouTubery spiel, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.